Hello everyone! In this video I'm going to show you how I trace with my lightpad, and you might wonder why I even do this, and for me there's a couple of reasons. First one is, while I am able to draw a little bit, I'm far away from being that good that I could draw myself, so tracing the artwork is kind of getting a little closer to that. Of course, that doesn't mean that I would ever just copy the artwork and claim as my own. I'd never do that. Another reason is that I like to trace some of the art to thicker paper, as some of my coloring books have lower quality paper, and I just want to be able to have very nice and thick paper, and not even my printer can take that thick paper. But with my lightpad, tracing it, that's no problem at all. Another reason is, with the right pen and the right paper, I can use alcohol-based markers with the artwork without ever worrying about smudging the ink, which is really fantastic because I had my problems with my printer's ink and alcohol-based markers. You know, I used the twin touch brush markers and the printer's ink couldn't handle them at all. They always smeared and smudged so badly. I've quickly shown you the pen I use for tracing in my materials video. It's the Memento Tuxedo Black Ink Dual Marker. It has a small tip and a brush tip, and I just love it. And I really wonder why not more Copic artists and the likes use that pen for their artwork, because it just won't smudge at all. And no, I'm not getting paid to say that. I'm just really recommending that pen. As for the lightpad, it doesn't have to be the most expensive thing you can find, or even those huge light tables. No, none of this. Mine is from Huion. I got that from Amazon, and it totally works so nicely. So what I do for preparing the tracing process is I take the coloring book and might have to do quite some bit of squeezing and bending it, and especially the spine, to just get the single page that I want to trace flat onto the surface of the lightpad. And when I got this, I take some low tag tape. That's very important that it says low tag. And I secure the coloring book page right onto the lightpad, and over that I put my thick paper and also secure that over the coloring book page so nothing can slip away while I'm tracing. And then I can start the tracing process, and I just take as much time as I want to. I can go slow or a bit quicker, and it turns out really nicely. If you go for perfection, this might not be your method, because there's always some tiny details that you will get differently, but it's close enough and I really like it. see, after I've done with all the line art, I can turn back on my desk lamps because the only light source I used while doing this is the light coming from the lightpad, because I felt like this was the best way of actually seeing all the lines through the paper. Now it's time to peel off the low-tack tape, and you will see it needs to be low-tack because otherwise you would now ruin your perfectly fine paper and also the original coloring book. So low-tack tape it is. And here you can see that's the beautiful page and book by Sarah Berrier. The original is on the left and my traced work is on the right. And now I can take the time to do some final adjustments and little things that I forgot to trace or couldn't see. And I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. And until next time.